You won't believe your eyes. In today's video, we're diving into some of the most ridiculous and downright confusing truck maneuvers ever caught on camera. From poorly timed turns and unbelievable drifts to hilariously failed reverse attempts, you'll be left wondering, how did these people even get a license? Get ready, because what you're about to see will leave you both laughing and furious. There was a loud bang, not the usual metallic crunching. The large pickup truck, known for its toughness, came to a sudden stop. The headlights flashed, revealing an unbelievable image. A giant wild boar, standing there, completely still, unharmed. The car, on the other hand, had surrendered. The front end was dented, the grille was blown off, and the hood was crumpled, like a piece of crumpled paper. The cars drove through the flooded streets, each one a daring attempt to confront the elements. Each downpour turned the streets into rushing rivers, submerging sidewalks and eroding road edges. Experienced drivers, knowing the risks but determined, gripped the steering wheel, eyes focused through the water, searching for safe paths. Modern machinery has made demolition much easier and more efficient. With superior power and precision, these machines can quickly level a building, turning it into rubble ready for cleanup. This is a huge step forward, saving time, effort, and ensuring the safety of everyone during the demolition process. The sled slid down the snow-covered road, creating a long, deep groove. Outside the window, snowflakes continued to fall, sparkling under the dim streetlights. The trees on both sides of the road, covered in their pure white coats, stood silently like ghosts. Early in the morning, when the fog was still covering the road, a heavy truck suddenly lost control, crossed into the opposite lane, and crashed head-on into another truck that was coming. A loud noise shattered the silence, turning both vehicles into piles of scrap metal. Witnesses at the scene described it as one of the most tragic accidents they had ever witnessed. Two lumber trucks lumbered over the crest of the hill, their engines roaring like the roars of some great beast. They rolled slowly down the steep road, the logs on the trucks swaying with each movement. A cloud of reddish-brown dust rose from the back of the trucks, hanging in the still morning air. Horrific logging truck crash. The final moments before disaster strikes. This new footage captures the giant truck loaded with logs on the move, just before it all went haywire. A terrifying reminder of the dangers lurking on the road. The massively modified car roared and sped away in a bustling afternoon. It seemed like just a top wheelie to show off its class, but the cargo full of glue in the back betrayed the driver. The entire giant box of glue lost control after the wheelie and slid down the road. In the world of giant machines, Kamaz trucks are not just a name, but a legend. Born to conquer the harshest terrains, from dense forests to muddy roads, Kamaz is a symbol of unmatched strength and durability. When you need a vehicle that can overcome any challenge, Kamaz is the answer.
Ya no baja, pues, man. Mira la punta. Se le ha cerrado las dos. ¡Oh! La mal que no saben hacer eso, ¿no? Muchas.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a truck driver loses complete control of his vehicle? These are stories of bravery, decisive moments, and the unforeseen consequences of a fateful split second.
Ребята, правее, правее берем их! Америка с горы! Твою мать! Ёбаный в рот! Ребята!
Назад сказали у машины, блядь, вот эти право на обочину, а? Давайте огнетушитель, у кого огнетушитель, машина очень много горит. Не мочи! Ебать.
Ёб твою мать, вот как мы встали, блядь, Игорёк, ёбаный в рот!
Witness the logging truck drivers on a whole other level, where skill is not just a profession, but an art. They move huge machines, loaded with tons of logs, through the most treacherous roads, defying the laws of physics. This is not a job for the faint-hearted. Imagine your worst day. A coal truck overturns, blocking the road. Most people would stop and wait, but not this driver. Will his recklessness put him in danger or push his limits? The story of a reckless moment that almost ended in tragedy.
Let's go. Hari 125 PS. Oh.
You press the brake pedal, feel the weight of the car shift forward, and then smoothly turn in. You become immersed in the car, listening to every vibration from the tires and the road, feeling the center of gravity shift to find the perfect line, a magical moment where precision and intuition become one. Imagine a normal morning. The noise of construction mixed with the hustle and bustle of the city. Then suddenly a terrible sound rips through the air. A roar of metal colliding. It is the moment a giant crane, a symbol of progress and power, suddenly collapses. It is not just an accident, it is a terrible tragedy with serious consequences. Every time I see a Liebherr excavator making its way through the ground, I shudder. The sheer force of it filling the 870 EDC truck is more than just a job, it's a display of power and efficiency. The lack of restraint of the Playboy drivers turned the track into a battlefield. They rushed without control, speed was their weapon. Collisions broke out. The vehicles in front were smashed. One moment of carelessness, they turned the cars into scrap metal.
Lên nào. Vào. Lên nào. Hai chiếc luôn à? Ui, xe cộ này đông quá nên là chỗ này chỉ rồi.
The High Van Pass slope is winding and twisting like a python, and it is here that the steel power and engine encountered an unexpected challenge. The giant tractor trailer, a giant of the highway, was suddenly blocked. The wheels were grinding against the road, while the entire long body of the vehicle could not pass the sharp curve, creating a dangerous situation. When a heavy-duty truck breaks down on the treacherous slopes of the High Van Pass, it becomes more than just a tow. It becomes a grueling battle against the elements. For 24 hours non-stop, a team of seasoned professionals risk everything to pull the giant vehicle back from the brink. This is a story of courage, bravery, and the ultimate rescue mission.
Khi nào mới giải cứu được chiếc xe này khỏi cái bị kẹt cái bàn xoay.
Dia bro, boy? Boy, não é? Isso que eu tava falando aqui. Yeah, meu amigo. Ah, rapaz. Mas eu vi o topo, né? Caramba. Mas manda a Ouro em Prata botar pneu, moço. A situação tá feia lá na frente, meu amigo. A fila tá grande lá pra cá.
The heavy truck lurched and swayed like a wounded animal before veering off the road and plunging into a drainage ditch. The deafening screech of tires pierced the silence, followed by the sickening sound of twisted metal and flying debris. A haunting moment, a single impact, and everything stopped. A terrible collision, a terrifying moment. Two giants of the automotive world, an Audi and a BMW, crashed into each other at a dizzying speed of more than 200 km/h. The sound of metal colliding, the sound of glass shattering, all blended into a deadly symphony. The Audi was deformed, the BMW was crushed. When two trucks carrying timber got stuck in the mud, it seemed impossible to get out. But at that moment, a monster truck appeared and proved its strength. It pulled the two stuck trucks up with ease, leaving you with your jaws dropped. The The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips.